G'day guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Well, today, this just arrived from Amazon Australia. This is the Remoking Discoverer RC Quadcopter. Now this one comes in a variety of models. As you can see, there are ones with the camera and ones without. Some are Wi-Fi, some are just dedicated with a camera as well. But this one, as you can see, is check marked with the without camera model. So in place of where the camera would be on this particular model is a bright LED headlight, which we'll have a look at in a moment. So yeah, this one was from Remoking. It's aged for 14 plus teenagers to learn how to fly. Pretty much a basic 6-axis gyro quadcopter. So at the bottom of the box, we got a few listings here. As I said before, it's 6-axis gyro. We have auto trim. This one has low, medium, or high speed rates, which is pretty cool because it's got 3 instead of 2. So you've got 30%, 60%, and 100%. 4-channel, of course. We've got some 3D flips and rolls. Runs on the common 2.4 gigahertz. We also have 1 key return headless mode and being altitude hold, auto hover. All right, great, guys. So I'm going to get into the box. We'll have a quick look, and then I'll take it for a test flight. Okay, this is what it looks like out of the box, guys. You've got 2 layers of packaging, plastic packaging here, which I'll get to in a second. First off, I'll go over the quick flight manual here, guys. Nice little user manual. We've got it in 3 different languages there. And it just goes through all the details of the controller, as you can see. The layout of the controller. We've got headless mode and 1 key return on one of the trimmer buttons there near the left throttle. The left throttle also, once you push it in, it tells you to modify the speed levels. So you press it in for high, low, and medium speeds. On the right hand side is the same for the rolls. You've got to press the thumbstick in. And basic trims and everywhere else. On the top here, we've got the 1 key takeoff and landing. And it says here if you hold it down, it's going to cease the operation of the motors. So that in effect is a 1 key cut off kill switch for the motors. So in an emergency you can hold it down and it'll cut the motors out. Cell phone holder in the middle, and on the right hand side shoulder button. If you have the camera version, it doesn't apply to this model of course because this doesn't have a camera, but if you quick press it you'll get a photo. If you hold it down you'll get a video. Alright guys, so basic manual goes through everything you need to know on a few pages, and yeah, nice looking manual. Okay, first off with the accessories pack, we have 4 prop guards, guys. These are especially good for beginner flyers. As you can see, they don't really need any screws or anything like that. You just press them on top of the motor mounts. I'll just show you how to install it right now. So that's what they look like installed, guys. You just push them in. Those little pegs that are molded onto the prop guard on top of the motor mount, okay, to protect your rotors. And in the goodie bag we have 4 extra set of props, guys. Screwdriver to use when removing and installing the props, and this little USB charger to charge up the battery. Now they're saying by using this charger, the battery is a 750 milliamp hour 1S LiPo. It will take about 50 minutes to charge up the battery with this charger, which is not too bad really. Okay, well here's the controller, guys. I ran over the buttons just a moment ago, so no need to do it again, but nice looking controller. I like how the gimbal sticks have got a grippy top to them. So yeah, nice looking controller. Their gimbal sticks feel pretty good. It's both spring loaded, which indicates this is an altitude hold quadcopter. Very familiar looking controller. I'm sure a few of you guys have seen this controller before on some other different branded models. We've got the top shoulder buttons there, and yeah, on off switch on the bottom. It's a slider switch, on and off. And this one takes 4 AAA batteries. Okay, here's the LiPo, guys. It was already pre-installed in the quadcopter there. So I just took it out to show you guys. As you can see, it's a 1-cell, 750 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt, 25C discharge LiPo. What I like about this one, immediately I could see we've got the very common red JST plug. So if you've been flying toy grades for a while, you probably got a whole heap of these batteries laying around, which is awesome because you don't have to buy any if you do. So that's a big plus from Remoking to make this release this quadcopter without a proprietary battery, which is very commonplace these days on these toy drones. This battery, they claim, will give you about 12 minutes of flight time, so that's rather impressive. We'll test that out once I fly it at the field. Okay, let's have a closer look at the Remoking Discoverer drone. Immediately, I like the shiny black plastic. It's all glossy and shiny, as you can see, and I really like these gold accents and stripes all over this quadcopter and each blade too. That looks pretty cool. It's brush motors, obviously, guys. The props mount onto the actual shaft. You can see that screw there rather than being on top. So that's what the spare screwdriver is for, just in case you happen to damage one of these. Very common looking toy grade prop with pretty good pitch. The motors are brushed, like I mentioned. These look like they might be 7-inch brush motors all round. And it's a very light little quadcopter, guys. Got the battery bay door on the back. You just slide it out and then lift it up. We can see some landing gears, clear plastic landing gears here, which act as lights as well, light pods. And we've got a headlight on the front, which would have a camera if it was a camera model. So let me just turn this on. And we can see the lights. Check out the lights on this one, guys. Very bright headlight there. It's looking to bind and got very bright LED pods on the bottom landing gears. So this will be a really great night flyer in either your backyard or down the local park or sports field. So pretty cool. We've got the red on the front, green on the back. Those are super bright. So pretty awesome, guys. So anyway, I'll charge it up. We'll take it to the field. So stay tuned, guys. That'll be coming up next. And I'll see you at the field. We'll take it for a test flight. Okay, guys, I'm down at the field now with the Remoking Discoverer drone here for a test flight. We'll get a flight time and see how long it flies. I don't expect it to have the full 12 minutes because this will be its very first cycle of the LiPo. But if it gets around 9 to 10 minutes, that's pretty acceptable, considering that after you do fly a new product after a couple of times, you will get increased flight times, probably of closer to that 12 minutes mark that they're claiming. Alright, guys, let's put it up in the air and we'll see how it performs. So first off, turn the quadcopter on. We've got the bright flashing lights. To the controller on, up and down, and we're pretty much ready to fly. So 2 sticks down and out. We'll get up in the air, and it's in first rate. Nice and quiet. Very stable too. Look at that. Not even touching it. Hardly any wind here today, so it's perfect conditions for this one. That is the yaw and bank turn at the same time. Let's try speed rate 2. You just got to push the throttle in. Got a bit more pitch, a bit more speed. The yaw has increased. Very nice. Now this is a no fuss, no camera model, so we don't have to worry about any Wi-Fi apps, any Wi-Fi lag in the camera, or any apps crashing. This is perfect for beginners. Just a fun park flyer. I just press the 1 key landing and you can control it. So there you go. Let's try that again. Take off. It works perfectly. That's just the top shoulder button for that on the left. 3 beeps signify 100% speed, and yeah, it's Look at that, it's got some good speed and pitch to it now. Really nice flyer. Impressed with this one already. That's a really nice flyer. It's very stable. Bring it down a bit so we can see it. It's a pretty small quadcopter. It's not huge for a toy grade. I'd say it looks a little bit smaller than, or around the same size as an X5C toy grade quad. Really nice. Alright, let me try, because I took off this way, we'll try that one key return, which is that button there, and it's going to the side a bit. That, let's see. Okay, I'll bring it down. Maybe I didn't have the right heading. Alright. I'll try that again. Okay, well now I'm facing this heading because I think it did drift off. That was partly due to me not paying attention. When I done that auto land, the quadcopter was facing me in this direction, so that's why it went to that direction. So let's just take off again, and I'll go straight out a bit, and we'll try that one key return again. Now it's coming in the right direction, the wind is pushing it, so that's where it veered off, because I took off without the heading, like realising the heading. So you get an indication of a beat, that's the wind taking it, but it is coming back towards my general direction. If there was no wind, more likely it would have come straight back to me. As you can see, the wind's pushing it to the right now. Okay, let's quickly demonstrate headless, which is the button up top here, which is usually a trim button. We've got that indication of a beat. We go forward, back. Quadcopter's facing to the left here, this heading of it. Okay, I can yaw while I'm doing that. Forward, back. So that's your heading mode. Left and right. Okay, turn that off and we're ready to fly normally again. Alright, I've got to check the flips now. Now the flips are your right pitch stick, you've got to press it in like that, and then you can do your flips. You'll hear that initial beep. Let's do that again. Press it in, beeping, back flip. Beautiful flips. Really nice and tight. Raises in altitude as well just before it flips, so there's no worries about it dropping. Nice, very nice. This is a great little quad, guys. Great flyer, very controllable. The controls on this TX are very responsive, no lag at all. Nice and smooth sticks on the gimbals here. So yeah, great park flyer from Remoking, the Discoverer Drone. I'm in third rate here, since I turned it into third rate. Let's bump it down back to first rate, and it's just gliding along, as you can see, at a very docile pace. Let's bring it down, let's have a good look at it. Nice, quiet and smooth brush motors. Bright headlight there. Nice looking quadcopter. We've got a bit of a breeze happening now, so double beat. I'm in second rate now. And yeah, we'll just basically fly it out to the battery now. Can I do a flip on the move? Let's see if I can. I've got to pitch forward. Yes, I can. So you can pitch forward, beep it, and hold it down. Forward pitch, press it in, and it can do it on the move too. Even though you haven't got a dedicated button, you can do it on the move. Look, press it in, while I'm pitching forward. That's awesome. I like quadcopters that you can do that. See if I can do a barrel roll. It's a bit hard to do barrel roll on the move because I'm pitching forward. To fly sideways and roll at the same time and do it though. So yeah, pretty impressed. Affordable little quadcopter here from Remoking. A no fuss park flyer, no cameras, no Wi-Fi apps to crash. That's the you know, just no fuss. You don't have to worry about any of that. Keep an eye on your phone. Just have fun and fly it. Those tight bank turns, funnels. Put it back in the speed rate 3. Getting pretty good flight time. Back pitch. Reverse funnels. So I've gone through all the simple functions of this quad. I just want to just fly it out to its low battery. As we can see, I'll bring it in close. There is no indication of the light flashing just yet. Let me bring it in a little bit closer. It's during the day. You can still see the lights quite clearly. They're quite bright. This will be a great night fly, guys. You'll probably see from my overview that they were pretty bright indoors. So at night this is going to really shine brightly. Good orientation with a headlight there instead of a camera for night flying. Great to see a rather cheap no fuss flyer like this that really flies well. Buzzing around my head here. So yeah, check this one out on amazon.com.au, guys, for my Aussie viewers that may catch this video. Maybe this is something that you want to get your kids, or if you're new to the hobby, maybe this is one that you might want to try yourself. This will give you a good training platform for flying quadcopters. You've got your altitude hold as well, which will help you out a bit as far as your throttle control. This doesn't have all the bells and whistles of, you know, all these Wi-Fi ones that are all too common these days. It's not common that you see one without a camera that's a basic flyer like this, but I really do like these ones. The altitude hold is good. Look at that. It's not dipping down at all. It's just raised up a bit because I'll let go, but altitude hold is pretty good. It did dip down a little bit there, but overall, look, it's keeping a really good. Barometer is working really good. Look at that. That's a steady altitude right there. Seems to have pretty good range too, which is nice. In third rate the whole time, fighting the wind here. My headwind is going towards my face, and this is the tailwind. So yeah, really nice flyer, guys. Nice and quiet. I like it. Getting a thumbs up from me. Definitely. No issues at all. Very responsive. Nice pace yaw in third rate, and still don't have any indication of LVC just yet. There you go. Remoking Discoverer. Let's say check this one out, guys. Definitely. Okay, now I think I'm getting some, let me bring it down. Yeah, I'm getting some flashing lights. We have got LVC now. The headlights indicating, and so are the legs, the landing gear. And there's the flight time, it just landed itself. So it looks like there was about a 30-second, 20 to 30 second LVC warning there, and then it lands itself. So that's, yeah, it had a pretty good flight time on its first cycle of the LiPo. It's only a 750 milliamp hour LiPo. I'll get a flight time up on the screen right now for you guys, okay? Like I said, I don't expect it to have the full 12 minutes, but after a few charges on that LiPo, you're going to get probably closer to that 12 minutes. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching this review on the Remoking Discoverer drone. Thanks to Remoking to provide this one for review today on the channel. I'll check out be sure to check out all the links in the description below if you're interested in this one, guys. I'll put all the links to the Amazon store and this product in the description. Thanks for watching as always. Feel free to like and subscribe as usual, and I'll catch you on the next video. Until then guys, happy flying. Bye for now.